grab a cup and tune on in. Robert and Dave got that southern charm. Let the laughter begin. From the morning funny to Maga Minute, ain't no better way to start your day the southern way, with a little joke and pray. We're just southern folks talking southern things. Front porch swinging where the church bells rang. From Mama Said to Humpday News, we keep it real with down home views. Sunday morning in the Word, get that gospel flow. Prayer time calls, so let's let our troubles go. Come Monday night, Mama Said is bringing the truth. And when it's night talk with Dave, man, you know it's getting loose. We're just southern folks talking southern things. Stories and sports where the good times hang. From SFP News to I Remember That, we tell it like it is, and that's a fact. Got our veteran of the week, gotta show our pride. Pets of the week, bringing love worldwide. Talking paranormal, digging true crime. Southern fried stories all the dang time. So pull up a chair, y'all, and stay a while. Ain't nothing like that southern style. From the morning show to the soundstage band, it's SFP Live, won't you give them a hand? So pull up a chair, y'all, and stay a while. Ain't nothing like that southern style. From the morning show to the soundstage band, it's SFP Live, won't you give them a hand?
Oh, good Wednesday evening. Welcome to Hump Day. Time for Hump Day News. I'm Rob. That's Dave. So we are here to make your day better. We're going to be kind and courteous to one and all. How you doing, Dave?
I'm doing good. Good evening, everybody. Remember, Patriot Mobile is live. Yes. Cornbread is your promo code. Go save money. Support a patriotic company, America First, pro-life, pro-First and Second Amendments. Yes. They stand on the values that we stand on. You can save money and you'll help the Southern Fried. Promo code Cornbread. Good evening, Miss Jeneth. How you doing? And to those in Instagram that I can see, we appreciate you being here. Happy Wednesday.
Yes. And y'all about that Patriot Mobile and Mammoth Nation, all that. Hey, it's Patriots supporting Patriots. Hey, let's support these countries that are supporting us and our beliefs and what we believe in. That's the ones we want to be supporting, not these knuckleheads out there that just keep shoveling money to a bunch of idiots. Yeah. I can say idiots and it not be bad, right? Still being kind of courteous. Hi there, Lewis. We're glad you and Miss Jennifer in here tonight. We got several others out there. We got some that I can't see, and we got some that I can. So y'all just come on in, pull up a chair. We're gonna have some fun tonight.
Yeah, we know you're here. We just can't always see you unless you say something. But we see the number. We do see the number.
Yeah. We're doing great, Lewis. How are you doing this evening? You staying out of trouble? Well, I know the answer to that. No, you're not staying out of trouble. You got too much like me in there. Sorry. Let's see here. I'm trying to. Whoa. is going on here. Okay. My computer just went nuts there for a second.
Well, mine did too. It's been a weird afternoon. I mean, it's like I said. Whenever you go into podcast, the last 15 minutes is as Kenny Loggins sang about the danger zone. You think you're good, and you get the jet wash of technology, and everything just goes haywire, and it's the most annoying thing. So yeah, but
I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head. Thank you very much. You're gonna have that song right in my head. Right as I
just
go.
got
On my way to the danger zone.
Lewis just got home from the store. Did you feel like you got held up? You put everything on the counter, and they pull out a bazooka and aim it at you and say, "Give me all your money." Well, we're glad you're in here, brother man.
Yes. Hey there, Miss Elizabeth. How are you doing?
Oh, she's so kind to say gentlemen. I like that.
Hey Barry, how you doing? Hit that music.
Good evening, Barry.
Right.
We do have a topic we're going to get to here in a few minutes. It might be. Just remember, folks, it's all in the spirit of humor. All in the spirit of humor. So
you're going to try to get me in trouble again?
No. But I could see you really enjoying this one. And feel free to add to in the chat. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. Sometimes you just have to go there for just some laughter. We need laughter on a Wednesday to get us to the weekend.
Absolutely.
But to some, they might not be laughing. And I would just say if it offends, because don't look at it as we're trying to be offensive. We're just having fun. So they're all thinking like, what in the world are they going to be talking about tonight?
Yeah, I don't have a clue, but I'm interested now. You piqued my interest here. And hopefully we'll be having a visit from Steve here in a little while. The infamous package.
He might show up at your door.
The infamous package has arrived.
Yeah, I have video evidence that he has it in hand, duct tape and all, that Rob sent him. I mean, he sent a whole roll of duct tape. So yeah. That's all he said, though. He left it wide open. I mean, wide open.
Okay.
He didn't say nothing else. I think he's saving that. He might not have even opened it, dude. He might just pop in and open it, just open it live right here on the air.
Hey there, brother Hester. You doing all right tonight? That's my wrestling partner right there. Oh, boy, we were some good looking dudes, wasn't we? If y'all don't realize just how good looking we were back then, I didn't let y'all know. Let's just throw some video evidence up there on the screen. Look at them good looking dudes right there. That was sexy.
It's a little grainy when it gets to you. I mean, maybe it's all the black, but Earl, we could kind of see a little bit more. There's a little color variation there. I mean, I can't tell that much about you in that picture.
Well, reason why there's color variation.
Do you have a cape on?
No, I got a duster on.
It looks like a cape, like, wrestling man. To the right on that picture, it looked like maybe that was wrestling man. I don't know. See right there on the. It looks like it almost
playing out, dude.
It looks like you've got a cape on.
The curtain what came through right there. That's the curtain, dude.
It looks like a cape. I'm going with cape.
Not a cape. Telling you, it's not a cape. No capes. Y'all haven't seen The Incredibles, then shame on you. No capes. Too good looking to wear a cape.
Got to give you a hard time.
I know, but I was too pretty to wear a cape.
No, I mean, I'm being serious. It does look like a little bit like a cape. Thought you might rip your shirt open. You know, you got a tattoo with a big O. I don't know. You were Copperhead, right? A C.
Yeah, I could have Mom tattooed on my chest and a big heart.
That's not what you want to. No, I don't think you'd come out and rip open your shirt with Mom there. That's not intimidating. Unless you brought Mom out and she started whipping everybody with a chair. Now
Yeah,
that would be intimidating.
That would be awesome as snot. My mom hated me wrestling. Oh, let me go on record. I brought some. Yeah, that's your teacup. My mom hated me wrestling. I mean, okay, now picture my mom was way short anyway. And she loved me to death, but oh my gosh. She's like, "Are you still doing that wrestling stuff?" Yeah. Why in the world do you want to do that? I brought some tapes. You want to watch none? Why, heck no, I don't want to watch that. Oh.
The cape is cool.
Right, Mary. It's not a cape. Sir Walter Riley.
I think I've got the listeners sold on this that's a cape.
Not cape. No capes.
You'd be like, what was that 70s supposed like hero, but he was not really a hero. He was kind of what was that show?
Greatest American Hero.
Yeah. That's you could come out there like that with your red and yellow tied outfit on with a cape and
Dude.
The Great American Wrestling Hero.
I was Copperhead. That was good enough. John Copperhead Remy. Yeah.
Did you ever come out and shake your head like a snake? Like, did you ever get like a snake move going on, like Axl Rose when he kind of had that little snake dance going on when he come out?
No. Not good. That was not required, dude.
My dad hated it. He came and watched me one time at 19 years old.
Hey, I remember that. I remember that because him and I talked about it. Mom never came and watched. No. Heck no.
Hey folks, we're making progress too. Me and Rob got a preview. We're making decisions right now on our website, how we want it to look. We're getting closer. I don't think it'll take long once we get everything kind of set. I love it.
Yes, it's going to be awesome. I've seen them and they look awesome and cool. We just got to decide which one we want.
Yeah, absolutely.
And y'all, I'm going to say it one more time now. Remember, we started. Cornbread is the key code you need when you go to Patriot Mobile, and it'll help us. It'll save you money. Get a month free. Come on. I mean, I think I said the lowest bill is like $26 a month, and the average bill is like $40.
Most people are kind of right there in the middle, but you can get that one that's cheaper. It just depends on what you look for. We'll be actually putting our business phone on there hopefully tomorrow.
Yes.
And then I'll be moving mine over there as soon, my personal. But we'll have business phone over there tomorrow. We had this weird thing happen where we got kind of all mixed up in a mess with one of the phone companies we won't name, and a special that became a nightmare because I got ripped off on this has been like the worst year. Like I get this package in, 2 phones are supposed to come in, one comes in, one doesn't. Had to file a police report. I should have known right then that the world was going to go downhill for me for a while, and I just talking, and I don't want to be mean here. Can I just say with this I'm going to be nice. We've talked about this before. This is not the topic tonight, but I just want to say there are good customer service folks that you talk to, and there's some that make you want to reach to the phone. And that is if you can understand them. Sometimes I don't know if they're being helpful or mean.
I do not. If I can't understand them, if they're saying, I don't know, like, whoa. Put me in with somebody else. I can't understand what you're saying. Well, you go. No. Just put me through to someone else. I'm telling you, I can't understand what you're saying. Do you put me in with somebody else that I can understand what they're saying? Yeah. Okay. That's all I need to know.
Yes, Barry, likes and follows and everything do help. It shows impressions and different things on different streams. And actually, YouTube is out of the ones that we go live on. That is the lowest number that we have. But we're climbing.
It's doing
slowly but surely. What we would ask you to do, and listen, you could really help us out. You help us out by being here on the live. This is a good point to say this. You could help us by sending our program out to all your contacts and just saying, hey, give these guys a follow or something.
See if you like them.
Yeah, give them a listen. Don't obligate them. Just say, hey, just forward it out to all your contacts. It does help. We've had a nice boost on that, especially for the Facebook and YouTube crowd, which is lower but climbing. So thank you.
Yeah,
appreciate that. I think Earl's the first one that's ever gave us a big old smiley face up there like that.
Did he give us a smiley face? He showed.
Well, it's not a smiley. It's a laugh. I mean, it's like,
I think Janice gave us a laugh before.
Well, she may have. She may have. And Will, I got a request tonight.
We didn't ignore you. We said hi.
Oh, how you doing?
Yeah.
Listen, I want everybody that is willing to in the chat right now to do me a favor. I don't ever ask. I don't beg, and I'm not kissing the ring. But at this time, it's not for me. It is for me, but it's not really for me. My wife, who does not want to be on screen, is in the studio. It's her first time in the studio. She is listening right now. Everybody, if you would just say, hey, Lynn, in the chat, she would appreciate that. She's had some problems herself, and Lord knows she needs a little encouragement too. Hey, she's got to put up with me. So, that's enough to give her a, hey, look at her, Lynn. There's some hayas, and she sees it. She's seeing the ones that's going in there. Thank you.
Yeah. This sweet lady. Yeah. She's pretty awesome.
Only if you make her mad, then she's not sweet for a little bit of time. But if it's hard for her to get there.
There's Miss Elizabeth saying hi. Hey, Sassy Kitten, what are you up to this evening? I think I saw you the other day. No, that's Gina. I know who you are.
Yeah. Michael, she does know you. Middle name is Lynn.
At least your first name ain't Sue.
Did your mama call you Mary Lynn Coball when you got in trouble? Well, they sure. My mom would say, or my dad either would say, David Allen Cordell, you get over here right now.
Yeah, that's they used your middle name. That was pretty bad.
Yeah.
My granddaddy never used my middle name. He couldn't remember my first name because I have a cousin that's got the same birthday as me, and his name is Alan. And then I've got my uncle who's 12 years older than me. His name's Gary. So my name was Gary Alla Robert. Gary's name was Alla Gary.
I thought that, let's see, it's Robert Blevins, but I thought you were called like those old English dudes, that had like they would say like Robert the Great. I thought yours was Robert the Less Blevins. I thought that for a long time that you had this
The less?
the less Robert the Less Blevins.
It was Robert Blessed Blevins. Oh, no, not less, blessed.
Just
That's all
playing.
my middle name is actually a very traditional name in my family. And every generation since way back when, there's been a Robert Blevins. So, and I'll be the end of that. I didn't have
What
any.
is your middle name?
Huh?
What's
Scott.
your middle name?
I'm
What?
Scotch Irish, so Scott kind of fits.
Oh,
Yeah, tradition. In fact, I've gone by Scott a lot over the years because, like when I was in school, it was like when I was in college, there was like 4 or 5 Roberts on my floor, and I was like, nah, Scott. So,
did they name Scott Paper Towels after you? That would be nice. I mean, you could be rich.
no, that's John Wayne toilet paper. They better not name no John Wayne toilet paper off me. Scott's is rough and tough. Don't take no crap off anyone. Just like John Wayne.
John Wayne.
That's right. That was a legend. Oh my goodness. Hey, I would like to talk about a little bit of news, Ben's this Hump Day news night.
Well, you can, but I want to announce what we're going to discuss tonight.
Okay.
And if you want to, I mean, because usually Wednesday is not regular news; it's kind of goofy kind of news. So
Yeah.
it needs to be a little crazy, like ALC crazy. But I don't care. And again, if this is if due to recent events in your life, if this is not for you, I understand. It's just it's just humor. So what we're going to talk about is things you don't say at a funeral.
Robert Chupacabra. That's right.
Yeah.
Grave. Chupacabra. Ernest Blevins. I know a Frank Blevins, so that'd be Frank and Ernest if we ever got them together.
Frank and Ernest.
Yes. All right. Things you don't say at a funeral. Could this include songs that you don't play?
It's a list. I have a list of things you could add to. Doesn't matter to me.
Barry, that's not nice. Call me a goat sucker. That's not very nice. Thank you for not calling me a Mexican goat sucker.
Now these are not.
Miss Elizabeth, you see what he called me? He called me a goat sucker. You gonna let him get away with that? That's not nice.
Wouldn't that mean that you're the greatest sucker of all time? You're the goat?
Dude, that sounded gay as snot. Don't do that. That's not nice.
I mean, that's what they say. That's one of those words they use a lot now. Goat. He's a goat.
I can't wait to read these emails. Thank you very much. Hey, Rob, how are you tonight?
I can hardly go in there. There's so much snow.
Rob. I don't want to read these emails. Rutabaga picker. Yeah.
One second, Rob.
Y'all gotta be nice. And when these emails come out, y'all gotta be nice too.
Hey, I'll be right.
Okay. Dave gonna throw out calling me the goat sucker. Oh my gosh. Greatest of all time. Now there's some people that I'm glad is not here, wasn't here to catch that. But Y'all go ahead. Let's go ahead and get it started now. He's done started this, so y'all come on. Let me have it. I can take it. I ain't scared. I get on everybody else. I can take it back. I can do it. Hmm. So yeah, open fire. Are y'all not even gonna say nothing? Oh my goodness. Huh. Well, Dave's gone dark screen. And while we're thinking, he's got this list of what we're going to talk about, things that you don't say at a funeral. We can all add to with this. I want to throw this out here. And it's kind of silly. So it kind of fits in with our little theme here on Wednesday nights. The appeals court blocked Trump's admin deportation flights and the Alien Enemies Act immigration suit. And they did it 2-1. So that's headed to the Supreme Court. And to me, it's just silly. Every time you turn around, they're looking to block it, stop it. We can't do this. We can't do that. You just no, we can't. No, these are some of the very things that Trump was elected to do, and they want to just stop him. Oh no, we can't do that. We can't do that. Let's go against what the American people voted for. Let's just go do what we want to do. You silly heads. Michael said he was good. He wasn't going to get me on that. He just enjoyed the fact that it got brought up. Rutabaga, you might call him a turnip head. Why are you calling me rutabaga? Why y'all got called? Oh, all right. I can handle rutabaga. Be called a lot worse. Miss Lynn, I don't know if you can still hear what's going on, but Lewis said hi to you. Also, got a bunch of highs. Surrenders. I could call him a turnip head, but turnips might get mad at me if I did that. Like, what we do to you? I think more like a melon head, some type of melon. I don't want to say watermelon because watermelons are good, but I think he might be one a shaw or something or a honeydew. Yeah, honeydew melon. So, Barry, I'll go with you 100% on that. I don't especially like going to them. If I have to, I will. But no, I tend to avoid them. I'm really trying to avoid my own, and I'm trying to get there as late as possible. Uh, I just, uh, I don't. Funerals are just like, ugh. And they're not for the people that are gone, and I understand. They're for the people that's left. It's a comfort for them. You're laying your loved one to rest. I understand that. And you know, I understand all that, but it's just so hard for me because, you know, now you're not going to be able to talk to them anymore. You can see them one last time, but you can't say if there's anything left unsaid, that time has passed. So it's best to keep your relationships fresh while they're alive. And if there's anything you want to say it. Anything you want to tell them. And let them come in and reply and respond. It's a very important thing to do if you get a chance to do it. Let's see. Michael said they had this plan, just waiting for the best thing. They already had a lawsuit prepared to sue Trump. Yeah. Several of them apparently. They're trying to mess with him any way they can. Yeah. They are going to fight him for the next 4 years. And it's crazy. This is what he said he was going to do. He said he was going to do this. This is what he ran on. And they're trying to block him at every turn. And it's purely political. These are the same people that are supposed to be caring about Americans. They don't care about Americans. They care more about the illegal immigrants in this country than they do red-blooded American citizens and patriots that love our country. They would rather go out and hand spoon feed these, oh, and these guys are bad guys. I mean, they're gang members. They're violent gang members. These are people that have criminal records. You know, in my opinion, every illegal immigrant has a criminal record. They came here illegally. I mean, that right there sets it up. So, Michael said, I've been to 2 funerals in 25 years, my mom and my wife. Well, that's two that you can't miss. I've been to several in my fairly recently, and I, I think the next one I go to, it might as well be mine. I was hoping it's a long way from now, but let's wait. I can't wait for Trump to fix the economy. Yeah, that won't even stop them. They'll hate him for that too. When he fixes the economy, no, they're going to hate him for that too. They can't help but to hate him. That Trump derangement syndrome is a real thing. It doesn't matter if he came out and walked across water to get to the White House. They would still try to complain about it. Yeah, it just. I said they were laying in wait to strike Trump. Nobody believed me. Oh, I believe you. I knew they were sitting back waiting. I mean, they're not. Oh, they talk nice for a little bit, very little bit, about a day, and then they went right back to their normal BS. Let's see, get us out of the Middle East in Ukraine, get down to national debt. He's accomplished more in the past 60 days than happened in the past 4 years. Trump's got us on the right path. Adding to that, cutting out all the bureaucracy, waste, and fraud, it's going to help us. You're absolutely right. We got some of the ways they're doing things I don't necessarily agree with, but I'm glad they're doing it. Every president, every senator, every representative has always said, "Oh, I'm going to help cut government spending," but it had gotten to be such a big, massive thing. There was nothing they could do until Elon stepped in and said, "Okay," or President Trump said, "Look, I'm going to put this guy. He's going to go through it and look at it and see what can be cut," and that's what he's doing. And people are upset about it. What, like the USA? What the heck? And they're trying to block him every time he goes to do that. It needs to go away. It needs to go away. We don't care about drag queen shows in Colombia. We don't care about condoms going to Palestine. What? Get your own, or just don't procreate. That my personal opinion, but that's my opinion. They need to be careful using social media. Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance. Every mistake made on social media will be carried and repeated over and over. Trump's had an issue with that, a long-standing issue with that. And it's just Trump. He likes to troll. Okay, and I hate to say that to anybody, but Trump loves to troll. He loves to get out there and just tick people off. I didn't know that. They sold 100 of the Trump gold cards for citizenship gold card, totaling $5 billion. That's awesome. Hey, put it to the deficit. Let's apply that directly to the deficit or a wall. Elon and his crew are going through looking for what happened. I'd like to see them catch media hacking. Yeah, no doubt. The media better watch their stuff. These I call them state media or state news. They're just I probably shouldn't call them that, but yeah, I'm just oh, there's chick bait sneaking in here. There's so much going on out there, and Trump is just flooding it with everything right now. And there's so much to cover, and they're just picking and whining and crying, gnashing of teeth, everything. It's don't shush me. Shh. I just letting. I was asked about you the other day. We hadn't seen you in here in a while. But Dave will be on here back here in just a little bit. He's had something come up, so we'll see when he gets back. We got this. Can't believe she shushed me. Hey, shushed me. I just showed my grown-up side. Oh, that's about as grown up as we get on. They know. Funerals, there are certain songs that you should never play at funerals. You know, I fought the law. That's a bad song. Y'all help me think of some more songs there that would be bad songs for Janet. It's sitting over here. I can't do Joe Dirty tonight. You're making cat toys for this Christmas? Oh yeah, I'll take a cat toy. Chuck would love it. He just went through here with his tail buzzed up. I don't know what he was all buzzed up about, but he was buzzed. What do you mean shut? Oh, did you just say Lewis wasn't cool? That's not very nice. So, what song would not be appropriate at a funeral? The Final Countdown, Highway to Hell. Yes, that would not be appropriate. I like the Final Countdown. It's the final countdown. Can you imagine that? I think Pop Goes the Weasel would be inappropriate, although I really want it played at mine. Oh, another one bites the dust. There you go. Another one bites the dust. Highway to Hell. Final Countdown. Oh, missed it. Right there. We Will Rock You. What are you gonna do? Rock, shake them up, and you're going to put them in the grave? All around the mulberry bush. I really want Pop Goes the Weasel played at my funeral. I promise you. That would be awesome. Hey, Dave, you got us a list. You everything okay?
My granddaughter I had to go check something out, and so I didn't know. I think we're okay.
Here's some songs that we've had going on that are inappropriate for funerals. The Final Countdown, Highway to Hell. Another one bites the dust. We Will Rock You. I guess they're going to shake up the monkeys jumping on the bed. Oh, and Mary Had a Little Lamb. Why would that be inappropriate at a funeral? I don't know. I just throwing these out there, Dave. I was waiting till you get back with the other list there.
No problem. That's good. We can mix them together. Yeah. I do have a list of some. The first one is, I'm just here to get out of work.
These are inappropriate things to say at a funeral. That is a good one. Not my circus, not my money. I'm just here to get out of bed because I didn't want to go to work today. Staying alive. Oh.
So you're up there meeting the bereaved, and they hear you in line, and you go, "Yeah, man, I'm just here to get out of work."
We're not going to take it by Twisted Sisters. Yeah, that'd be another good one. Stairway to Heaven.
Number 2 is kind of rough. So you get up to the casket and you say, "So does that mean you're single now?"
Oh,
Ouch!
yeah. Oh, well, darn, he looked
Ouch!
did. Free bird. Free bird. I have been to a funeral where Skinner was played.
Oh,
Has anybody else ever been to a funeral where they actually played Leonard Skinner?
no. No.
Ding dong, the witch is dead.
Ow!
Oh,
Rough.
oh my goodness. Oh, okay. That was kind of amazing. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Okay. So the thing that's inappropriate to say to somebody is, oh, so does that mean you're single now? All right. Let's see. He's been one that played Led Zeppelin. They played Free Bird at my friend's funeral in '93 and Stairway to Heaven. Well, Janet, in all fairness, honey, you aren't you like around in the Rome area, right? There's some rednecks around Rome, Georgia. Let me go ahead and throw that out there. I mean some redneck. Uh, uh.
All right. Number 3.
It's that you gotta give it back now. I gave it to you. You gotta give it back. She disagreed with me.
Number 3 is he owed me $40. And you know what? I can see that being said.
Yeah, I can't. And it said I can hear someone else say, "That just proves it. He'd do anything to keep paying me back." Oh, what is tow trucks for 500, Alex? He does do anything to keep paying somebody back. I can see that. I really can, especially if somebody you work with.
Number 4. Hey, party back at my place.
What?
After the funeral, you go eat. It's like party, party. A party.
Wait. Yeah.
But
yeah,
it might be inappropriate at the funeral, during the funeral, to say that. I mean, I'm just saying.
You still got my chainsaw. But look, I think, when I go to a funeral, Miss Elizabeth, do you think it's too early to ask for?
I wonder what she's going to do with that truck. She's not going to drive it. I mean, really, I think I could get a good deal on it.
Yeah.
And all them guns. I mean, all them guns and that coin collection.
How much you reckon you gonna want for that shotgun? I like that shotgun. Oh, wait, you're not gonna keep that boat, are you? I'll give you a good price on it. What about his tackle boxes?
The next one is, I think I left my phone in the coffin. Could you call it?
Dude, just put it in the coffin. Just put it in and just tell somebody, I think my phone fell in the coffin. Will you call it? Just put it in there. Just put it in there. If you could put it in there on speakerphone and have somebody in the back talking, hello,
Oh,
hello.
I've got better than that. You slide in and you put the phone on their chest and you have it, somebody call it, and it comes up the name of the person that's in there. That's cold, man. Cold.
Or it comes up and says heaven.
Or
if you don't like them, you could go for hell, but heaven would be nicer.
These are twisted. I'm telling you. That's what I said. It's the disclaimer. It's twisted.
I just got another song. Oops, I did it again. And I did it again, and now I am dead. All right, Michael, have a good one, brother. Okay.
See you, man.
For someone dying in a house fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. All right. What's your next one? We got Rockies. This is going on good here tonight.
Let's see who can hold their breath the longest.
Oh.
Ouch.
If you pried their eyelids up, you could have a staring contest. What do you mean boys are mean? We're not being mean. We're just throwing out stuff that other people have said.
Yeah, not us.
Yeah, no. Oh, no.
We're the
No.
We're the good guys.
That's right. When you get up to the Witter woman, I mean, you always say, hey, what are you doing later on? That wasn't an insult. We know what an insult, chick. We got this. Could you say something? I mean, I'm still hung up over that. Hey, what are you doing later? We'll go grab a bite. Yes, I do remember Mean Girls. I don't think I ever actually watched it, though.
Some of these are killing me, man.
I just got to do it.
Wait a minute. Did anyone check to see if he's really dead? I think I saw him twitch. Might not be appropriate.
Or you get up there and say, hey, did y'all put that good pair of underwear on Mama that she said she wanted to wear? Somebody better check.
Rob.
I can't lie. There was a skit at Swamp Gravy here in Colquitt, Georgia, about that. And if y'all have never been to Swamp Gravy, if you ever come down here, you have to go to Swamp Gravy. It's amazing. It's plays and music and numbers and stuff like that. It's awesome. I saw that and I was trying. You made it from scratch. Oh, see, that might just get you to be a breadhead right there, making it all the way from scratch. I use mix. I ain't lying. But yeah. And let me throw out something else real quick before we continue on down the line. Dave and I are going to be at the Mayhaw Festival right here in Colquitt, Georgia on April the 19th. That's next month, just a few weeks away. So if you're in this area, y'all come up there and check it out. We're gonna look forward to this. Uh, we're probably gonna be near somewhere near the food vendors, which is a good thing because we're fat.
That's always a good thing.
That's right. They generally sell fried alligator, Dave. You try some?
No, I have not.
Would you? Once? Would you live in
I
the
I don't know. That's a firm I don't know.
I'll do it if you will.
Well, there's a lot of things you would do that I wouldn't do.
Oh, oh. Man in the box. All right. Just want to throw that out there. And we need to. So, and the Mayhaw Festival is a fun festival anyway. It's right around the square, right here in beautiful Colquitt, Georgia. Just go hang out, do it, have some friends, and make a day of it. All right. What you got next, sir, Dave? Can we do let's see.
I've got see when they say remember the good times, they mean like when he was alive, right?
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, oh, that is amazing.
Just saying.
I like it. I know some people. If I go to their funeral, I could say that. When they say "remember the good times," they're talking about when he was alive, right? Oh, oh, dude, I just put that in my mental checklist up here. Oh. Remember,
Oh man.
I guess another bad thing to say would be, "Hey, I'm stealing this from you, chick bait, a little bit." Get up there and say, "Hey, you remember when I said that it was going to hurt me more than you?" I was wrong.
Ooh. Ouch. That's rough.
Yes, yes. It's not you, it's me. Ah. Yeah. Well, when the doctor said he had 3 weeks to live, man, he wasn't kidding.
Ouch.
Oh Lord, that'd be a good one. All right. Hey, if y'all got any things you shouldn't say at a funeral, go ahead and whoop them up there in the chat. We'll throw them up. Come on, let's have them. Yes, I heard about Ray Stevens' song about sitting up with the dead, and that has actually happened. And it's yeah. Uh-oh, he's already laughing.
No. I just know how some of the relic hunters are. I mean, it's a brutal, brutal thing. I could just see somebody coming in with a metal detector, scanning for gold.
I own a metal detector, dude. I own a metal detector. I wonder if I could get away with that if I just showed up with one. What if they would say anything? It depends on how it's prepared, you know. But yeah, it can be kind of salty there. Uh, yeah, I can just see somebody's boss going to their employees, somebody that works for them, and say, "Well, I guess you won't be at work tomorrow, will you?" I could see that. Never liked my type of music. Out of respect, I play old Irish hymns. Oh. See, uh, I might get down with some Irish hymns. I think it'd be cool to play Amazing Grace on the bagpipe. That would be awesome. Hey, we got a card up for the Mayhaw Festival. There we go. Yes, I'm in Colquitt, Georgia, not Colquitt County. My county is Miller County. Colquitt County is over there in what can I say the name of the town? But it's not. But it's Miller County. Yeah, there we go. The Mayhaw Festival. Hey, are we on there?
No, that would be your major donors.
Oh.
They got a big vendor list, so we're vendor. These would be your sponsors, I think. We're not sponsoring. We're just paid to be in there, or paid to be in there.
Okay.
So there you go.
We ought to be up there. We need to be up there. Well, or going up to the funeral and, and going up and looking at the guy or lady there in the coffin and say, well, guess you've had better days.
She looks better now than when she's alive.
Mm. There you go. One time at band camp. Yeah, that's not the right thing.
If you work together, you could go, well, I guess I'll get that promotion now.
You never like to be seen without her makeup. Well, I guess I'm getting a promotion.
I told him they should have hired me. I mean, he didn't last 6 months after he got that job.
Oh.
It was just too much for him.
I told y'all I could handle it, and he couldn't.
Oh, my goodness.
It was her dying wish.
Wow.
Oh.
Gold digger, yeah.
Yeah, I guess if you show up with a metal detector at the funeral, then you get classified as a gold digger. You got him, laying there in the coffin, had their hands folded across their, midsection, whatever, and you got a big old nice Rolex, and you go up there and say, "Well, he's not gonna need that no more, is he?" I think he wanted me to have it.
Maybe you go up to the coffin and you say, okay, or you talk to people at the funeral, let's start a pool to see who cries first.
Oh.
Ouch. I'm thinking of that Shawshank, they took bets on who would cry first that night for being in prison.
I think when I die, number one, I want somebody to play Pop Goes the Weasel. And then I would like somebody to come in dressed up as the Grim Reaper, scythe and all. And the first person that cries, have them walk over there and just face them. And then very slowly point a skeletal hand right at them and say, "You're next." And turn around and walk away. That would be awesome. What do you mean that song is tainted? It's not tainted.
Have you ever seen the movie with John Candy, Summer Rental?
Seems like I have, but
Very funny movie, but there's a scene where he's trying to get back at John Candy, and he buys out the place where he's staying so he can kick him out. Anyway, they're at the coffin, and he signs the papers for the guy who died. Like they arranged the sale at the funeral. The guy died, and he's trying to sign, and he can't sign. So the first thing he does, he asks this old lady, he's like, "Do you mind?" Trying to bump her out of the way. So then he just closes the lid so he can sign on top of the coffin. Then he lifts the lid back up and said, I would have given you anything you wanted for this. This is the best money I ever spent," or something like that. It's just he all just to get back at John Candy for hitting his boat, his sailboat.
Oh,
Well, here's one. Well, that's one way to get out of doing the dishes.
he told me he was sick. Oh, Lewis, that's incredible. Can I put my drink here? I just go and set it on the coffin. Yes, that would be amazing. Or put it in his hand. Here, hold this for me. Here, hold my beer.
Wow. Well, I guess I get his parking spot now.
Oh, that's bad, but it's so good. Oh, oh my goodness.
This is not the bar, homie.
Parking place. Oh my goodness. You know, Miss Elizabeth called me horrible. Well, I don't know why she's calling me horrible.
What'd you do?
I don't know. I think it's talking about holding my beer and putting the beer in his hand. I don't know. I think that's what we were on.
Well,
I'm just saying. All right,
I guess so.
I'm not trying to be horrible. That may have been on the Pop Goes the Weasel too, because I went. I don't know.
Well, let's run a commercial. We're about halfway through. Let's run a commercial real quick.
All right.
We'll be right back, folks.
No, the Grim Reaper comments what got me for being horrible.
That
would be awesome though. I mean, just think about it. I mean, I want to do my own funeral when I die. I want to do it all. What can I say his name? I can never say his name. One of my favorite comedians, Andy Kaufman. I want to do it all like Andy Kaufman. I want you to shove the DVD in there. I'll take it over. All right, dearly beloved, we're gathered here today to say goodbye to me. If you're here now, you know I've had better days, and you know, well, I may be looking bad. There are some of you here that look like you should be here instead of me, but you know, my time is up. Your time is coming.
Or you could just say, "Okay, folks, who's next?"
Now serving number.
You know, Bob,
your tabs with the numbers on it, and you know everybody has to pull a number when they come in, and you just pick a number at random. You know, you hope there's a bunch there, and you say something like, "Now serving number 52."
you could say, "Okay, folks, I just want to tell you something. It was a great life. To all of you that think you're going to get something of mine, I blew it all, and I took on a bunch of debt, and there's nothing. There's no money, no nothing. I spent it all. There's nothing. You get nothing.
Yes.
Except you get some bills.
Yeah. Oh, and I didn't take out no insurance policy to cover this funeral, so that's why I'm doing it myself. You have to admit, Miss Elizabeth, that would be funny. You have to give me that. Doing your own funeral would be fun. I'm just saying. You know, and like on my tombstone, I wanted to say, I told you I was sick.
All right. We'll be right back. Hey, Southern Fried fans and your Cornbread Nation. Well, yeah, that's right. We're going to advertise for Mammoth Nation. To all proud Americans, we call attention to these thoughts. Are you tired of woke corporations that don't align with your values? I know we are. Look no further than Mammoth Nation, the ultimate destination for patriots like you and me and Rob and everybody else, including old crazy Uncle Jeb, who believe in putting America first. Here at the Southern Fried Podcast, we're proud to partner with Mammoth Nation because they share our unwavering commitment to faith, family, and yes, freedom. Just like us, Mammoth Nation believes in the power of the American spirit and the importance of preserving our great nation's heritage. When you join Mammoth Nation, you're not just getting access to amazing discounts on products and services. You're becoming a part of a community that stands against the forces trying to tear our country apart. From supporting veterans and first responders to promoting Christian values, Mammoth Nation is the go-to platform for conservatives who want to make their voices heard. So what are you waiting for? Join the Mammoth Nation movement today and start enjoying exclusive deals from businesses that share your America First values. Together, we can make America great again, one purchase at a time. Don't miss out on this opportunity to support a company that truly cares about our nation's future. Sign up for Mammoth Nation now and experience the difference of a community that puts America first. Use that QR code on the screen, folks, and that will take you right to the website where we also will be helped in your support of these values. We are customers of this great American company. Rob is a monthly supporter, and I am a lifetime member of Mammoth Nation. We're so appreciative of companies like this. Please be a supporter, not just for us, but for America. These companies need our support. We're patriots. Stand together with patriots. Take care, and God bless. Hey, Southern Fried Podcast fans. This is Dave the AM for the Southern Fried Podcast. We want to advertise for W, who's got some special things going on. So are you tired of those energy drinks that you drink and they give you the jitters and the crashes that come from the typical drink? Look no further than W Energy Drink. It's a revolutionary new beverage that will keep you energized without any of those downsides. For a limited time, folks, a limited time, W is offering an incredible 30% off on everything they sell. That's right. You can stock up on your favorite flavors and save big while enjoying the smooth, sustained energy that only W can provide. I'm a customer member, and I can testify to this. I love this drink. No shakes, no crashes. And if it can help my mental acuity, I'm happy too. Awesome. They have a unique formula that provides you a perfect balance of focus and vitality without any of those unpleasant side effects that we don't want. No more of those shaking hands, crashing you in the middle of the day. Just pure, clean energy to help you tackle any challenge that comes your way. But don't wait too long. This 30% offer won't last forever. Go on over to W's website now and start shopping. Remember to smash that promo code Southern Fried into the area where they ask you to put that in there, and it'll help us as well. You're still going to get the 30%, but it'll let them know that you are supporting us, and so we appreciate it today. So try W Energy Drink and experience the difference for yourself. Your body and mind will thank you for making the switch to the energy drink that truly delivers on its promises. Don't miss out on this fantastic opportunity to save big and upgrade your energy game with W. Don't forget, use that promo code Southern Fried.
Got me under pressure. She got me under pressure. She likes the ideas. She don't like a pair of love dogs. She find that the man is.
And we're back.
I think it'd just be wrong to go into the funeral. And this is for all of our good redneck buddies down in the panhandle of Florida and Alabama, Mississippi, and South Carolina. You go walk in and say, huh, holding a beer. Because what the last thing every redneck says probably is, here, I bet you can't. Here, hold my beer.
I don't know. There are funerals where they break out the booze, that's for sure. I've never been to those, but I have done a funeral where they wanted to know how soon I was going to leave the wedding. They wanted to know how soon I was going to leave the wedding after the ceremony was over. That's so they could roll the kegs out and stuff. They just didn't want me to see that. I said, don't worry, when you're done with me, I'll be in the wind. They'll say, well, about 5 minutes after. I'll give you time to walk to the car. You want me to stay for pictures? Oh, no, preacher, we got it. In my mirror, as I'm going up the long driveway to leave, I could see the coolers coming out.
Oh.
It was an outdoor wedding, and it turned into the Cowboy Way or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I think a wet bar at a funeral should be okay. You know. Or someone go into the other famous redneck saying is, hey, y'all watch this. And you get there to the funeral and you're standing over the coffin and said, I wish I hadn't seen that.
What about pulling up in the parking lot with a food truck?
Dude, I want one at my funeral. Dude, that'd be awesome. Street tacos? Heck yeah. Fried gator tail? That'll work. Possum pate. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking.
Oh, man.
Do a funeral. I'd rather people go to a buffet and offer a toast. Well, that's a thought, too. Hey, if y'all are on, give us a like, follow, or subscribe. If you're out there, we would appreciate it. We're slowly but steadily climbing. So, all right.
Are you saying they're the wind beneath our wings? So you
Yes.
sing that song.
Did you ever know that you're my hero? I don't remember the next line. You are the wind beneath my sheet.
What if you walked up to the casket with a kid and you look in and go, I'm sorry, son. I tried to get here and show you your daddy. He's your real daddy. Not that guy that we told you was daddy. This is really your daddy.
Dude, that'd just be mean. That's horrible.
You're not saying there ain't some people in life would do that? I know there is. Just to get back.
Horrible. That's just horrible.
Right before they got thrown out.
Yeah, but that's horrible.
I'm sure it's horrible. Absolutely horrible.
You know what else would be horrible to say at a wedding? To have the husband or the wife staying there at the coffin and they just die laughing and go, I win.
Or what if you go up to the casket and you go, that's not Bob Smith. And they go, yeah, that's Bob Smith. Oh, thank goodness. I thought Bob Smith that I know died, but he's still alive. Okay, sorry for you.
Oh, thank God. I thought it was my daddy.
The Bob Smith I know, he's still here.
You'd be like, yes, it's not mine. It's somebody else. Oh my goodness.
Oh man, how about if this would be cold, 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 cold? But there's people out there do it, dude. They repo the car from the funeral lot. He didn't make that last payment, that payment he was supposed to on that rental, on that pay by the week.
The only thing that would be worse is, and I think I may want to set this up. They load the coffin into the hearse, and then the tow truck backs up to repo it. The hearse.
We're hooking and booking.
Dude, that would be awesome.
Hey, I met a guy here I forgot to tell you this, about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I think it's about 3 weeks now. He used to be a repo guy. And at one time he lived in North Carolina, and he absolutely worked for Lizard Lick Towing, the reality show. He worked for those folks. He told me a lot of backstory and stuff. But he said, I know you're going to think I'm lying. But he said, dude, I worked for Lizard Lick. I said, I used to watch that show. And he was telling me all about the health problems and stuff that some of them has. One of the reasons why they had to get out of it, the show, they just couldn't do it no more. A little too physical. But he said they were pretty cool. They were cool to work for.
Yeah. But, could you imagine the trauma and the screaming and the, oh no, if they hooked the tow truck up to the hearse?
Ooh.
Oh, dude.
That'd be a bad funeral home. That'd be a whole nother list. Top 10 reasons why you picked a bad funeral home. That would probably be number 1. Hearse gets repoed out of the procession.
Or they throw you chunky out of the coffin during the middle of a funeral and repo your coffin. Just lay you on the floor.
Or the lights get turned off while you're in the viewing. Power just goes out. Sorry, folks, we're having a little power problem.
Yeah.
Excuse me, ma'am. Is that check going to clear today?
Ma'am, I know it's probably not the best time, but will that check clear today? I got to go and pay my light bill.
Or the service is going on in the chapel, and the song guy gets things all mixed up with his personal music versus what they were supposed to play, and they wanted High on a Mountain to play, and he cracks out some Kid Rock, Cowboy or something.
Or he gets up there and gets his stuff mixed up, and he plays Down with the Sickness.
Oh, no, dude. No. Digging up bones.
And I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones, exhuming things that's better left alone. Oh, yeah. Yes.
Oh, man.
Yes. Yes. It's Rob, not Rod.
Rod?
Yeah.
Rod Blevins.
I'm a hot rod. Another song that would be inappropriate for a funeral. Come on, get down with the sickness.
George Jones, he stopped loving her today.
He stopped loving her today. A place to reach upon his door. Soon I'll carry him away. I could do it. I could do it. That could be done. Yes, that would be amazing and awesome. See, what you're calling out is no-nos. I'm thinking that might work for mine. You know,
Oh, you are an odd dude.
I am, but that's okay. I'm allowed to be odd. I, oh, oh, what was that song? I'm gonna kill Earl or something like that.
Oh, the Dixie Chicks.
Yes, yes. Uh, when the sheriff passes away, you can always play. I shot the sheriff, but I
Earl had to
didn't.
die.
Huh?
Earl had to die.
Yeah, Earl had to die. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Earl, you still in here? You should have come out to that wrestling. Dude, that would have been awesome. Oh, oh my goodness. Are you? Oh, oh, dude. Send him a link. You got to open it. Dude, come on. Come on, don't go to bed yet. Oh,
He
give us
says he's
10.
heading to bed.
Oh, man. Oh, oh. I'll be there for you. Oh, oh,
Oh, I got it. I got it. I forget the number on it, but what 50 ways to leave your lover? 51.
oh my gosh. Yes, Barry, we remember that. I wanted to make sure it didn't pop open on the way, dude. I wanted to make sure that it had plenty and didn't come open. And yeah, it might have embarrassed somebody on the way up there.
I'm just glad it got there. I mean, this thing's been en route for like a month, man. It feels like.
It had to be. He just married. He just set it off last Saturday. Hmm.
And you've been asking me every day, did a package come in? Did a package come in?
Dude, this makes me happy. And I'll go ahead and tell you, it just does. I'm glad
Well,
you got it.
I'm glad to know that, Rob. I'm glad to know that.
You could launch this thing out of a catapult into a wood chipper, and it wouldn't open on accident. So you said I did a good
Yeah.
job packaging it. You get a jackhammer, a machete, and a weed eater. You'll get right into that thing. Oh, I hear a dog. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh, oh. Or the last, I've got a lot of ones that be great last lines. But that'd be a different show. But what's hitting my head right now is your who's Huckleberry? Oh, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Luke, I am your father.
All right, brother Steve. We will get you over here Friday, and we'll see if you can get that thing open. Good luck. This is the worst preschool ever.
Good night, Steve.
You sleep well, Bubba. Have a good. We'll catch you on the next one.
I mean, he actually works for a living, you know,
Yeah, I mean,
like works. I mean, you know, he's got to be tired by Wednesday.
yeah, it's hump day. Sorry, I probably should have done that. Yeah. Famous. Oh, there's Ethan J. Marba. I made it here. Facebook gatekeepers. Oh,
The gatekeepers.
yes. You be yawning. Chick bait. Yeah, been on here 6 months. How do you change your name? Well, that's a legal thing. You'll have to go to court. And what name you want to change it to? Sorry, Ethan. I'm just having fun with you. Andy Kaufman ever reveals. You know, Andy Kaufman was awesome. And he did do his own funeral. And I mean, he had like sing alongs with the little bouncing ball and everything. It was great. Dude. I don't know, but they're cheaper by the dozen. Andy Kaufman was my hero too. You know, he was a wrestler too. He became a bad guy wrestler. And they had the whole thing with the king, uh, Jerry Lawler. That was amazing. He was the intergender champion. He'd go out there and wrestle girl. It was funny. That was yes. Yes, that was funny.
I mean, I liked Taxi. He wasn't the one I liked, but he's all right.
He hated doing Taxi. Absolutely hated it. Uh, to do the voice and everything, and it ticked him off, you know. So, but it helped make him more famous, I guess. That and the wrestling and everything else. But he wasn't necessarily a comedian. He was a practical joker. Everything he did had almost some type of joke involved with it.
He didn't hate it too bad, or he wouldn't have kept doing it. I always
No,
hate it when they say that
what?
they hated doing a character.
Yeah.
Nobody's making you stop. I mean,
Well, he was actually made to do it. He was under contract. And he had broke the contract.
there is no contract can make you do anything.
Well, that's true, but you know what I'm saying.
I just hate that because if you, I mean, I've heard that's like Frances Bobby or whatever, Aunt B say she hated doing that show. Well, it sure did make her famous.
Yeah.
They cashed them checks.
Oh yeah.
I just hated that. They would always, I don't know. It might not be your favorite character. Maybe you don't think it's up to your standard, but you cash the checks.
Yeah.
If you hate it, contracts are made to be broken, dude. I mean, you might cost you a little bit of money, but there ain't a contract out there that can't be broken. That's one thing you'll learn. That contract that just means you're going to court.
You changed your name. What'd you change your name to? Rob Rod? Uh,
The Rob Rod Run.
uh, now there are going to have a run 5K, I think, down here for the Mayhaw Festival. Do you want to? Let's do that.
I will not be running in that.
Dave, we would have to get some type of participation award for that if we did it. Come on, we could do it.
I've did a 5K, but I walked it.
Hey, look, I can't do it. I don't identify as a 5K runner. In fact, I don't identify as a runner at all. So I can't do it.
I to each his own. You don't have to run. You just walk. I mean,
She called us cowards.
there's like I mean, walking is good too. I mean,
Yeah.
running's harder on your joints, to run like that. But Teach his own. Why would we be mad? We didn't.
Hey, when are you going to come out with a new episode there, Chick Bait? Let's give her a plug here, Dave.
Yeah, on the YouTube side. Chick
Yeah.
Bait True Crime. I think she took a break. I think she took a break.
Right. Follow? Yeah. That's right. Drama is great for views. You go watch your show, and we will see you next time. Don't stay away for so long.
I mean, I know how hard it is. I mean, it's all I can do to keep Rob on the show because he wants to go watch, one of those channels with all the chick flicks and everything on it,
Hi there,
Lifetime.
Roy. Great to see you in here.
How you doing, Roy? Good to have you. Welcome to the Southern Fried. Yeah, Hallmark Network, yeah, all that, Rob, he's got to get away and watch all that stuff,
Look, I don't watch Hallmark.
He's got nothing wrong with Hallmark.
And yes, there is.
No, there's not. I've watched some good shows on there. They have a lot of Christmas shows and stuff and faith-based stuff. That's all good.
I mean, faith-based stuff's okay, but every Hallmark movie is the same movie. They just redo the words, change the settings, and do it all over again.
Which is nowadays most shows and movies. It's just the same retread.
Well, Roy, Jesus died for our sins, and then he came back 3 days later, thereby providing a bridge for us to be joined with God. So, yeah, you're right. He is the bread. No, you're not pitching a Hallmark movie on here. Not with me on here. We not doing it. It's the same stinking movie. They're all the same. Even if you put it up there, it's still gonna be the same stinking movie. Well, that sounds like our podcast. Threaten me. Go watch your show. Boy, come on here, pitch a Hallmark movie with me on here. No, because that it might be intellectual, but I'm gonna tell you something. Chess is boring to watch.
This is the wrong show for intellectual.
Yeah, it's sappy and family friendly. Let me go ahead and put something. Let me go ahead and say this. Every movie on Hallmark Channel is sappy. So you have met the first criteria. I don't think I'm going to put that up. Why does it have to be your nuggets? I don't understand. Would it be easier to put somebody else's nuggets in there? That's when the man. That's when the man tells me chess is evil and walks away. He goes to church and eats rutabagas. Yeah, that's the plot. Okay, and we all live happily ever after. Now, are you saying that chess is not boring to watch, or are you saying that the Hallmark Channel, all shows on there are just sappy? There, Jenna, because you just said no, it's not. You're going to be more specific than that. We got a lot of stuff going on here. We watched the mystery Hallmark. Well, there's no mystery there. Okay. Guy and girl like each other. Guy and or girl loses the guy and or girl. they have issues for a while. They don't like each other. They end up realizing that they still like each other. And at the end of the movie, guy or girl gets the guy or girl. You know,
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with the Hallmark. It's wholesome entertainment. The a lot of time is where they man bash. I mean, they just bash men. All men are scum. I mean,
uh, uh, yeah, I mean, I don't even care about the man bashing. I just can't get over the sappiness of it. I mean, it's sappy. I mean, come on. You know, Jaws could have probably been on the Hallmark Channel because that was a love story. If you watch it backwards, Jaws was just a kind guppy giving handicapped people arms and legs. Nothing but
were
love.
we were we supposed to laugh at that?
Yeah. I know the answer to this, chick bait. If you listen to a country song backwards, you get your wife back, your dog back, your truck back, your house back, your beer back. I know the answer to that. All right, so yeah, see, you forgot beer. Got your beer back too. Sounds like you might actually get your life back if you listen to it backwards. If you watch a Hallmark movie backwards, it's exactly the same as watching it forward because the guy gets girl, guy loses girl. You know, you get lonely, loveless, and no children. Oh, what? All right, Dave. What's your favorite show on Hallmark?
My favorite show. I mean, I've watched movies on there.
What's your so like the Christmas movies are your favorite?
I don't know if I'd say my favorite, but I've watched some of them. I liked them. You know,
Okay. Hmm. I'm afraid to
I
ask
mean,
here.
when you have, I mean, even for us, I mean, if you have kiddos in the house, those are good things. They're safe. They're wholesome entertainment. I mean, you don't need kids watching Alien. I mean,
Right, right.
they're good. They're just good stuff to. My
Okay.
mom was a big fan of stuff like that, and she would watch a lot of stuff like that. So we'd sit and watch it together.
You know, okay. If you have small children and stuff like that, and yeah, they're fairly wholesome in the grand scheme of things with the way uh, the world is going right now. There are much worse things that you can put on TV. So, uh, this is actually a very good picture. Did you ever watch any of Game of Thrones?
No,
I did. I liked it. And these are, I'm going to put this up. You guys out there in chat, if y'all have seen Game of Thrones, I think y'all will appreciate this. Uh, whoa, who said that? You watched it anyway. Uh, let's see, where's it at?
you'll find that I've watched very few modern shows. Modern being in the last several years. I don't really watch modern, movies or shows or anything. Network
Yeah.
stuff. I don't. Everything I watch is older.
Uh, I can't remember names. Okay. Well, this guy here was Hodor, and this lady here, I can't remember her name. But anyway, she was a very large lady and thing, and she's a very attractive lady. And this girl here is like, this is the size comparison, you know. I mean, she is just like tiny compared to everybody else. And Hodor was big, and so was this other lady. She was very tall. Uh, the size comparison there. So I find that really caught my attention. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to have that get my eye, but it did. I was going through and looking up where we're at on Facebook as we were trucking along here. All right, well, Hallmark channels where you would see stuff like The Cutting Edge, right, or movies like that.
I can't remember everything, but like they have that series of movies, um, Love Endure or something or whatever, But it's just a lot of times a good Christmas movie is a good Christmas movie. I mean,
Yeah,
whatever the name is, if it's family and yeah, you're usually dealing with a few things. It's not always relationship as far as man woman. It could be like somebody's sick and Christmas time, which people deal with. It's like the movie made off the song. What was it called? Oh, the shoes, the red shoes, or whatever it was. I can't remember. But I know Lynn used to watch that every time it was on. She just loved that movie.
yeah. Lewis, I will say this: I think Die Hard is the greatest Christmas movie ever.
And there's people that say that's not a Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas movie. I think we've had this debate before.
Well, no, I'm not having a debate. I didn't then. I was just saying there's a lot of people that say absolutely not. That's not a Christmas movie. It's just a movie where Christmas is going on, but it's not a
Oh,
Christmas movie. I don't know.
yeah,
To each his own.
yeah, you know, uh, there again, it's probably not the biggest one that you would want to watch with young children in the house because on the language. That's another thing, the language in these movies nowadays. It's just gotten to where you can't put it on if there's a younger one in the house. You just can't do it, you know, because the language is going to be there, or there's going to be violence, or there's going to be this and that. Is you really don't want them to see. You don't want them to live a completely, totally sheltered life. But my goodness, or they'll be throw a scene in there that's just the uh yeah.
Yeah.
Jen said yes. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I you know I I'm getting every time we turn on the TV nowadays, we're completely bombarded by a lot of crap. I mean, let's face it. It is either woke, man bashing, or it's saying that people are stupid or treating them like they're stupid. I mean, it's just and that's the way that the leftist media wants it.
Well, they wouldn't do it or wouldn't do it as much if people didn't watch it. They got to be making money or they'd stop. As much as they would hate it, they would have to change you know. A lot of people say that, but they gave them the watch. Like I watched that movie and it was just woke as woke can be, but they still got your watch. So they've succeeded. So they're not going to change until they're made to change.
They should make movies like Happy Gilmore again. Happy Gilmore was a fun movie. It was silly, but it was fun. You know, didn't really care for some of the language in there, but it was fun. It was funny. Uh, you know, and I can say that. Uh, I thoroughly enjoyed it. There are also some other movies, recent movies that I liked. I liked the remake of The Magnificent Seven with Denzel Washington. I did enjoy that movie. I watched it the other day, and it was good. Uh, I like the remake of 310 to Yuma with Russell Crowe in it. That was pretty good, you know. But most of the stuff that you get like this. All right, let's go ahead and let's bring this one here out. All right, the remake of Snow White, the live action. Why? Why even do it? I mean, it flopped horribly, you know, and it changed everything around. You know, the dwarves were, you know, they didn't call them dwarves. I wouldn't think it was just silly the way they wrecked that story. There was nothing wrong with the story. Leave it alone. You know, you don't have to turn it into a big pile of steaming wolf crap, which is what they did. Ugh. Why? Why? It made my kid cry. Well, because it was so bad. I did not know there was a new Mortal Kombat. I barely made it through the first one. I did not care for the movies. Love the game, but the movies are just. Um, but no, I didn't know there was a new Mortal Kombat. Um, I do watch a lot of movies. Okay, I enjoy watching movies, but uh, I'm very particular on the movies that I watch, and I will turn them off. If it gets turned into a bunch of woke nonsense that I don't want to watch and I don't want to see, I'll turn it off. I will. I don't give them the watch, so to speak. You know, I will turn it off. Are you talking about the old Cinderella or the old Mortal Kombat? Um, but yeah, there is decent, and you know, there are decent movies out there. There are movies that are fun to watch. Mortal Wombat. Oh, come on! You can't say finish him in an Australian accent. Finish you. I just can't do it. G'day, mate. Finish him, mate. There ain't no way. Uh, okay. You're talking about classic literature being turned into movies. Some of those I like. Generally, what I don't like is when they get those and they screw up because you know there are some books that I've read like there have been how many renditions of Moby Dick now? The closest one was the one with Patrick Stewart. That they did that one pretty close, and that was good. But the other ones are like, eh. uh, they are still working on that series, Barry, on the World of Time or the Wheel of Time. It's hard to watch, but it's the third season that's coming out now, uh, and it is okay. Uh, it's picking up a little bit. Not as good as Reacher, but it's good. Uh, yeah, when he gets ready to. Really?
There's nothing I can say here. I have not watched any of those movies, so it would be ridiculous for me to try to interject myself into the conversation. So I'm just listening. Yeah, I do talk.
It happens sometimes. I mean, sometimes he gets on topics that I'm not real thing on, and I'll let him go, and that's what we do. Yeah. News to one responsible for changing or inserting woke ideology in the program. Yeah, yeah, that happens so much, and then you have certain shows out there like The View, and you have the different programs on MSNBC and CNN, ABC, CBS, all of the state media, state news programs. And they will go out there and they will tell you what you should think, what you should, how you should act, what you should say, and what you should watch. They all put that out there. Okay. You know, look, we're grown ups. Don't let them tell you what to do. Don't let them tell you what to think. Don't let them tell you what to say. Make up your own mind. Stand up on your own 2 feet. Be men. Be patriots. Be women. Be patriots. Stand up on your own 2 feet and make your own decisions. They're going to hand you whatever they think that you want to hear. That's what they're going to say, whether it's true or not. They're going to tell you what you want to hear. Okay, because they want you to watch their show. They want you to watch their commercials. They want their viewership up. So they're going to tell you what you want to hear. You know, whether it's true or not, they don't care. They've had to retract so many things here lately where they just throw it out there and just blatantly tell a lie. No consequences for it. They go back through and they might do a 5 or 10 second thing on it. You know, oh, we're sorry, we made a mistake. Here's the correction, and it's gone. You know, or they'll bury it in the back of a newspaper or magazine if they have to do it in that. You know, no. Yes, I heard about that. And that is nuts. So why 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 don't we promote just as a thing here and just as a thought, why are we promoting this kind of stuff? Why don't we start promoting, stuff about non-woke ideology? Okay.
I
Uh,
think that there is, Rob. I think there's a lot of stuff out there. There's a lot of entertainers and or some movie companies that are doing that. And if you look at the movies, actually, there is a lot of faith-based movies that are being produced right now,
yeah,
and it's refreshing to see. So there has been a counter to it. It's a harder road, but Kevin Sorbo and people like that are very much involved with making family wholesome movies. So it has changed some.
yeah. There is a series on Amazon Prime. It's a series of movies called Mythica that Kevin Sorbo stars in as well. It's a fantasy type thing, but it's not. It has values to it. You know what I mean? You know, it Soul Surfer, based on a true story that Kevin Sorbo was in, about the girl who got her arm bitten off by the shark in the surfing competition. It's a
Yeah.
great movie. And it wasn't just Kevin Sorbo in that. I mean, it had some big names in it. Dennis Quaid, uh, who played the mom? Was that Meg Ryan? I can't remember. But it had some big names in it. So, yes, I have seen No Country for Old Men. I have seen that one. But that was a very good movie. The Mythica series is good. There's I like just about everything that Kevin Sorbo's been in, from Hercules, the Legendary Journeys, to the what's the one where he was on the ship? Uh,
Colt.
what's the name
Wow.
in that? Where you been
Good,
hiding
good.
at there, Cole? Well, you got here right at the end, too, you knucklehead. You should have got here sooner. Now,
Kevin's a good speaker too. I've heard him do some talks where he addresses and he tells some of the stuff about what he's been through with his Hollywood journey, and he's very well. And he has an active X account, if I remember right, and he stays out there. He puts himself right in the middle of this this battle. I admire him.
yeah, been traveling the globe and taking inventory on the human race.
Well, you have some stories.
Well, how many humans are there? If you took the inventory, you should know.
Did you go sit down and have some vodka with Zelensky?
Someone had to put Zelensky up to it.
He's singing the president's praises now. He said, I believe the President Trump can get Putin to agree to a ceasefire.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing how he changed.
Well, that's because Trump turned him over his knee and wore his little butt out. Set him back up there in his little high chair, gave him some green beans, and said, now sign it.
Listen here, you little punk. I want to know what was said when the cameras were off.
Don't hit me again, Daddy. No, Daddy. Don't do it again.
Righteous gemstones. I have not.
So I've just pictured Trump having Zelensky over his knee now, and it's cracking me up. You know, I kind of think, when Zelensky shows up for these things.
Well, check it out, Cole. I'm not familiar with it, but thanks.
I'm not exactly familiar with these things, and I hadn't ever seen them, but I got a feeling when Zelensky shows up, I'm going to see if I can get this right here, okay? Let's see here. This is all they can see at the table, at the bargaining table of Zelensky. When he stands on his tiptoes, he can. Sorry, I had to do a lot to make that happen. Oh, and there's something down at my chair. I got to sit back up. No, I haven't seen that one. And it's faith-based on HBO Max. Don't know about that one, buddy. It's a comedy about mega churches. I'm not a huge fan of the mega churches. I am a big fan of the old country church. Kind of what I grew up in. So, well, Colt, you got here right at the tail end of the show. You do that a lot. Dave, you got anything else we need to talk about tonight?
No. We'll see you tomorrow. Cornbread Nation. We might see you in the morning. Depends on how I feel, but may do a morning show.
All right.
Have a great rest of your hump day, whatever's left in it, a couple hours. We're streaming towards the weekend. Remember, Patriot Mobile, Cornbread, promo code.
Yes. Support
Mammoth Nation. We have a QR code for that. Dubby, Southern Fried, your promo code. Podbean. We also have a link for that. Our website will be here soon, and we're glad. It's good to hear from you. I was thinking about you the other day, man. I hope you're okay, Roy. Hi to you. We appreciate y'all. Everybody else.
Glad all y'all are here tonight. All right, so we got everybody covered. Don't forget, we're going to be live at the Mayhoff Festival here in Colquitt, Georgia on the 13th of April, or the 19th of April, which is the Saturday before Easter. So if anybody's out traveling around, y'all come on and see us. We're going to be live, large, and in charge. Whoa, that sounded stiff, didn't it? But all right, guys. Well, y'all have a great evening. We will see you tomorrow night, if not sooner. Love you guys. God bless you. Great old big salute. Y'all have a wonderful evening.
Oh, well, it's early in the morning. Grab a cup and tune on in. Robert and Dave got that southern charm. Let the laughter begin. From the morning funny to Maga Minute, ain't no better way to start your day the southern way, with a little joke and pray. We're just southern folks talking southern things. Front porch swinging where the church bells rang. From Mama Said to Humpday News, we keep it real with down-home views. Sunday morning in the Word, get that gospel flow. Prayer time calls, so let's let our troubles go. Come Monday night, Mama Said is bringing the truth. And when it's night talk with Dave, man, you know it's getting loose. We're just southern folks talking southern things. Stories and sports where the good times hang. From SFP News to I Remember That, we tell it like it is, and that's a fact. Got our veteran of the week, gotta show our pride. Pets of the week, bringing love worldwide. Talking paranormal, digging true crime. Southern fried stories all the dang time.